crying little.
Japan.
What's going on, fans of Legends of Tomorrow? Mr. Dark Phoenix is here to bring you guys my The Story So Far video. Because I know I've been slacking, and I know I've been late. Please forgive me. If you don't forget to hit subscribe and click that stupid bell so you'll be notified when I do stuff. But this is the first time you guys are catching my channel. Be wary. This is going to be a spoiler review, and if you haven't seen them yet, come back when you have. And if you have seen it, let's jump into Legends of Tomorrow Tagumo Attacks, featuring the other episodes, because I don't want to make separate videos. Which is, you know, I've grown as a YouTuber, you know. Old me would have just made separate videos and just plop them all up, but new me is like, yeah, I'm lazy for that shit, so. Let's start with not Vixen, which is a funny way and a fun way to bring the actress back without her having to be Vixen. I know they said that she was going to be on the show, but like, sometimes, unless Ren like sends me stuff about like specific news about the shows, I don't really go hunting for news, you know. I like to be surprised when stuff happens, so I don't go searching it out. Only thing I heard, like little whispers in my ear, I heard that she was gonna come back, and I was like, okay, she's gonna escape her Zambazi fate again. And then turned out that there was a damn shapeshifter who turned into her, and now that's why she's her. First of all, I love her British punk rock attitude. Like, I love the hell out of it. I want Manchester Black and her to meet. It sucks that they're not in the crossover. That sucks so bad. Sarah's not gonna meet Batwoman. And I know she got Ava, but still, like, kind of wish Sarah was still a slut for a little bit. Then she could have been like Batwoman. Y'all know. My channel's not technically monetized, so I could technically do what I want. But I'm just gonna just do whatever. Stuff like that. It's fine. It's alright. But I just want to say that having Constantine on the show is the greatest thing in the world. We've been waiting for it for so long. And I feel like now is a good time to do it. You know, because when you introduce a new character, you kind of want to have it be their season. You know, like, most times they've introduced new characters to be on the ship with them, and the season has somehow been about them in some way. Like, we got introduced to Zari and Vixen last year, and that was the whole, like, find the totems and whatever. We formed the DC Infinity Gauntlet, you know, like, and this year it's Magic, so we gotta have on Constantine, because we ain't seen nobody else yet. I really hope they introduce Papa Midnight. I know that that man is Corvus Glaive, but Corvus Glaive is dead. I still think he's alive. But I just want Papa Midnight to come back. I also want Zed to come back. I want everyone from Constantine's show to come back. I miss his show so much, and his show is canon. So call up Angelica Celea and call her right up and be on back on this show. Because I miss her. And I just love Constantine's, like, I love his energy, if that makes sense on the show. Like, he's like, listen, I'm not wearing a funny costume, I ain't doing none of this shit, just let me smoke and do whatever I want. And it's like, alright. Some missions he didn't even go on. He was like, yeah, call me when the thing happens, I'm just gonna go sleep. I'm like, same. Relatable. Unless you need your mage, don't hit me up, okay? You got a tank and a rogue and some other stuff. You don't need me. You don't need healing, okay? You run all stupid. I'm not going to be there to heal you, which actually makes you play better. So, no more of that one-trick shit up on this time, boat. I like how they introduced Nora Dark as a witch. I just really hope, because, you know, at the end of the episode she turned herself in, which I think is just going to be towards her redemption arc, to where maybe she'll get on the ship. Because I don't know how this works. I mean, I'm not a professional comic book, you know, writer for a TV show yet, but oh man, I would just like splurge with my characters. I'd be like, Zatanna, Swamp Thing. Although we did get a Swamp Thing shout out, and they had the movie Swamp Thing, and Constantine was like, I do know a Swamp Thing, but he's not here. And I'm like, I would love a Justice League Dark show. The CW's got me almost reading. Well, I'm gonna read them, but I gotta read Batwoman and I gotta read Justice League Dark. And I've been meaning to read Justice League Dark, but I'm currently reading Power Rangers right now. So I think after I finish Power Rangers, I think I'm gonna move on to one of those. I should have some volumes of Justice League Dark on my tablet, so we're just gonna deal with that. But Constantine and Gary being a thing, I totally love that. Because I totally saw it coming at the end when he's playing D&D with you. Like, no attractive blonde man is going to be playing D&D with you without getting that D&D. Just saying. Just throwing that out there. Got a little life lessons with Mr. Dark Phoenix. If he's playing D&D, he wants the D and D combined. Just... I got y'all with the advice. I love how at the end of this episode, they basically introduce the idea of Godzilla. Like, he was like, no more of that tentacle porn shit. No more Japanese porn stars. Lizards. Lizards are where it's at. And I'm like... And Mick wrote a book. And Mick had sex with his character. I find that the funniest shit in the world. Now that you think about it, would all writers have sex with their characters? I don't imagine George R. R. Martin having sex with any of them. Because he kills them too frequently. So... Oh man, that's a good question. If you were an author, would you bang your main character? Comment down below and let me know. And all in all, this season has been very, very fun. We've got a bunch of different creatures we can introduce. We have the evil unicorn, the fairy godmother, this tentacle porn thing, the shapeshifter. They have limitless possibilities. We still haven't tapped the well of magical beings, you know? Like, we can do evil genies, we can do demon lords, we can do demons, we can do witches, voodoo. I'm not sure if it's even in my place to recommend something like this, but I want them to... this is going to sound so wrong. Okay. I want them to do a Papa Midnight episode from his past. Papa Midnight is essentially immortal. He's been alive for a very long time. He heightened his powers during slavery. And during one of the flashbacks during the Constantine comics, he explains, you know, voodoo back in the day compared to and now, and, you know, all of that. And I want them to do something like that. Something really heavy in voodoo. Because we haven't really seen voodoo yet in the CW. We've seen magic, we've seen dark magic, but we haven't seen voodoo. So I think an episode or two highlighting Papa Midnight's journey with voodoo and that type of magic would be really great. And I just got finished watching American Horror Story Apocalypse, so I'm just all for the voodoo. I mean, I've loved it since Coven. I love magic in general, so I would hope that they do something like that. I'm normally not for like slavery media, but in this case, it makes sense for Papa Midnight's story, you know? And you could literally just go back in those times and just have at it with the voodoo. I would love to see that. But what do you guys think about Legends so far? So far, I think it's the strongest show right now. I think Legends is at its strongest now. I think Legends has been at its strongest since like seasons 2 and 3. I like season 1, but they had no idea what they were doing without shoving Vandal Savage down our throats. And now that they know what they're doing, it's great. So like I said, it's the strongest show so far. Supergirl's a little too preachy. Arrow's flash forwards are confusing. Flash is really confusing, and I don't understand why the 3 other shows are confusing. And well, Black Lightning's good too. So like Legends #1 and Black Lightning 2, even though it's not really in the same universe, but neither is Supergirl, so it's fine. What do you guys think about Legends so far? Who do you hope to see next? Are you looking forward to a possible Justice League Dark show? We gotta get Zatanna at some point, but I don't think John knows her. So we can introduce Zatara, her father, first, and then introduce Zatanna. I would love that. And of course, Mr. Swamp Thing. But he's getting a show. on this DC streaming service. So we'll see him more often. I love you guys. Thank you so much for bearing with me. Don't forget, if you haven't already, hit subscribe, click that stupid bell to be notified when I post videos. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Twitch. All my social media links are down below. I love you guys. Like I said, don't forget to enjoy life. Stay positive, stay on the grind. Know that I love and support you the same way you love and support me. And always remember that through good times and bad times, remember to geek out and enjoy your lives. And I'll catch you guys next time for another great video.